Hey guys, we're finally watching the long-awaited Ruby Gillman.
If you want to subscribe to the channel, there's a button to do that.
What?
And if you want to like the video, there's also a button to do that.
That's awesome.
The only thing I knew was that we have a Patreon and a YouTube members where you can get access to lots of exclusive content.
And you can vote on what we watch next over there. That's all I know. You get to choose what we watch. I watched the first like 15 minutes of this movie, and genuinely, it was some of the best movie I've ever seen.
Why did you stop?
It was so funny, I started merging without looking, and so I got in a car crash.
Did you do the confidence building exercise I taught you?
I did something even better.
Ew, wait, there's people? Wait, what the f was that?
The reason I didn't want to watch this movie is not because of the weird-looking Kraken girl. It's because of the even weirder-looking human characters.
Did you say Kraken? I think you meant to say head girl.
Now, I know the rules. Our family is not allowed in the ocean, ever.
Why does she have a green screen commentary channel intro?
Why this shit edited like Nakey Jakey, bro?
Where's the sound effect?
Well, I've analyzed weather trend data and my trusty friend, the internet.
Oh my god, the cat piano.
But
wait, that's Puss in Boots.
It's Puss
It was
in
Puss in
Boots.
Boots.
And that is why I, Ruby Gillman, should go to prom. Thank you.
It's not Ruby Gillman, it's Ruby Gillman.
Our misinformation campaign has been successful.
You know what's funny? Of course it's Gillman, because like...
Because they're fish.
Why did I think it was Gillman, dude? What?
Hey there. Welcome back to Bottled Up. Now?
Oh my god, her dad is an ASMR YouTuber?
The entire family are influencers. The mom is like a real estate TikToker. He's a streamer.
How did this not succeed? Isn't this what the kids want?
And remember,
If anyone asks, we're from Canada.
That's offensive. That's incredibly offensive.
That totally makes sense.
I just like the subtle racism of Americans to Canadians is fucking real in modern society, bro.
It's called xenophobia, it's not racism.
It's called racism now.
Go big and go to prom!
Is this supposed to be like DreamWork's Turning Red?
Wait, oh my god, because she's turning blue and she's Canadian. It's a fresh spin on an old classic.
She's not Canadian. She's pretending to be Canadian, bro. My culture is not your costume, crackhead.
She could be a Kraken from the Canadian seas.
From the Canadian seas? What?
Connor.
What? The
Yeah.
I hate how he looks. He's so long.
hi.
Connor's here.
Yeah. He looks like he's high. Like the way his pupils are dilated, like he's on some shit right now.
What did you want to say?
Connor?
She did the, you know what that means.
She did the Radio Rebel.
Can we get a body language analyst on the scene right here?
Son of an anglerfish!
That doesn't even make sense. She would want to say like son of a bitch, right? In this context, I can't say anglerfish. That's why I hate it.
This is low-key like the orgasm scene in Avatar 2.
It's not she's having like a panic attack.
Remember when she's having the hair orgasm in the water in Avatar: The Way of the Water?
I do remember what you're talking about, but that's not what I would call the scene.
Then the next thing I knew, I was saved by the new girl.
Dude, how the f does his hair look this good after just coming out of the water? Oh, I forgot. Isn't this like a lesbian movie? This is like a Amity-Lumity relationship right here. It's so obvious.
What is bigger than saving a life?
I feel like the story of this, it doesn't feel like a Disney movie. It feels like a Disney live action movie.
Like a Disney Channel movie.
She's like the only moderately normal looking human character.
But she's not even a human. She's a mermaid.
It's like a little bit of a plot twist in this movie that girl is gonna be a mermaid. Unless they spoil it in the trailer that I didn't watch.
Yeah, you've ruined it for me. I didn't know that. And I was excited to see their relationship develop. And now I don't think I can enjoy anything anymore.
Hello?
We're having a lot of like women puberty movies, and there's never been like a depiction of a male puberty.
Instead of turning red, it's getting hot.
Getting hard, and it's about a dude who turns into a rock person.
Oh, and then like he's trying to hide that he's a rock person. In class, the teacher calls him up and he starts turning into a rock person. He's like trying to hide the parts of his body that are turning into stone as he's writing on the board.
Good old Uncle Brill's here to see his favorite niece, Ruby.
Who is this?
That's Sam Richardson.
I saw Sam Richardson. He just said his name was Uncle Brill. This is Steven Universe ending. Is that true?
It's not that fucking ending of the movie.
We're at like the first 20 minutes, aren't we?
Where would we even have put him?
We got a hose, a garage. Come on.
Oh, see, therapy stops you from going through puberty.
We're so bad. We're butchering this movie. Like, it is about puberty, but all of our supporting evidence is completely wrong.
It's like the classic thing where it's like, just because something has like symbolism doesn't mean it's a one-to-one metaphor.
I get tentacles too?
Sorry, son. Only the women in our family turn giant.
Because the Kraken is the period.
Yeah, tell a girl on their period, oh, you're really letting the Kraken out. That's gonna go very well for you.
You're acting like a giant monster right now.
I said landlubber. Ahoy.
I have a grandmother?
I mean, presumably most people do.
Is she here?
What? No, your grandmother would never leave the ocean.
Wait, so her mom was a baby, and her mom's mom was a baby, and she's a baby?
Call that shit generational trauma.
I can't let you do that. Your mom will kill me.
His voice actor, who is he in other things? I feel like I've heard him in another cartoon. Oh my god, he's Norville from Velma. That's what I'm like, I know I've listened to this motherfucker's voice.
Welcome to the kingdom of the Kraken.
I just don't understand. We get so many movies that take place in the water, and they're just okay with having nothing in the water. Put a coral reef in there or something. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. There actually is something in the water.
There's something in the water. It's microplastics.
Please, call me Grandmama.
I don't know if I'm attracted to the grandma or not. I need to ponder it because, like, initially I'm like, oh, I'm attracted. And then I look at the tentacles and I'm like, ew. But now I'm like, oh, but the tentacles.
So it's like you're attracted to her specifically because she's a grandmother. But then it's all the other things that are making it hard for you.
You're a princess.
Address the crowd.
Is there another realistic panic attack? As someone with anxiety, like watching someone have shortness of breath makes me feel like I'm having shortness of breath. Stop putting this in movies all the time now.
The mermaid?
Yes, the mermaid.
Wait, so the whole thing is that the grandma is racist towards mermaids?
And then she's gonna be like, I'm dating a mermaid.
Well, the thing is, like, mermaids are also racist. And then, yeah, we're gonna cross the bounds and it's gonna be like, guess who's coming to dinner?
The only weapon powerful enough to defeat a giant kraken.
Dude, why don't we do history classes like this?
Yeah, if this was what school was like, then maybe I'd actually learn. And it's not because I'm on my phone all day while I'm in class, I swear.
It's like the meme, it's like, I'd enjoy school if this was my teacher. It's like the fucking crackhead. And then this is my textbook. It's the DVD Blu-ray of Teenage Crackhead.
It was glorious. Narissa fled in disgrace.
I like that their historic art kind of looks kind of Aztec, actually.
Yeah, it looks a little Aztec inspired, but then at the same time, it's like uniquely fluorescent.
It's like a fucking casino sign.
Imagine that's the future for them. Like, they start a casino underwater. No gambling laws underwater. It's maritime law, bro.
I don't know, Grandmama. I like math and Connor.
I like math and Connor.
You know, teen stuff. Drugs and
Have I said that I'm a teenager?
I'm a teenage kid.
Wait, you're just gonna let her go?
She'll be back.
Honestly, new joke. I'm a teenage cracker.
It's a hard life. Like, there's not a lot of representation, not a lot of community. It's a hard knock life for whites. It's a hard knock life for whites.
Wait, isn't this guy also the bus driver or something?
Well, he rides the bus.
He rides the bus.
We ride the bus.
Oh, this is such a brain rot recording.
I'm a mother flippin' mermaid.
That was cringe.
This movie's awesome.
But here's the thing, I don't want to see either of you two complain, because you two are like the biggest shooters for Turning Red. So if you see dialogue like that, you guys are not allowed to complain.
But like, Turning Red knows it's cringe. Like, it shows you something cringe, and then it's like, it's supposed to be cringe.
So I just need to go home, get some sleep, and pretend this day never happened.
Would you eat a mermaid if it's just the fish half?
That's an interesting question. I mean, it's technically not cannibalism if you eat the human half. They're a mermaid.
I just think it would be a little unappetizing.
There's a reason for my high.
Here's why I think Turning Red is better than this movie. I think Turning Red is like a puberty movie for people who have gone through puberty already. This movie is for people who are going through puberty.
That's like the fakest, most untrue sentence that has ever left your face.
I think Turning Red appeals to a wider audience.
Well, I feel like the parent side of the relationship in Turning Red is more developed, so there's more to relate to.
And it's also like depicts like such a nostalgic sort of point in the early 2000s.
Yeah, so it's just specifically your age demographic.
Yeah, so it appeals to me more, so that's why I like it.
Also, Jack does turn red, so there's a lot more representation there for him.
You were here on land one day, and you already fit in. I've been here all of my life, and I still feel like a freak.
Well, you're blue, and I have Caucasian skin and blue eyes.
Oh, my cute little floppy baby guppy girl.
It's toxic Yuri. Like, she's being manipulated by this much more confident, slightly older girl.
All us mermaids have been in hiding. I couldn't take it anymore.
I like the way the colors look underwater.
I think the first underwater scene, like, it was just really dark, and I was, like, pissed off. But then they really leaned into, like, bioluminescent lighting aesthetic.
The bisexual luminescent lighting.
It's almost like the inside of a fish tank with a bunch of cool lights in it.
Save the seas by finding the trident of Oceanus.
Dude, this is Sky High. Same plot twist as Sky High.
If it wasn't for the Kraken, I wouldn't have bought the boat, and without the boat, I wouldn't have mortgaged my house.
Dude, he's literally like the typical, like, crazy conspiracy theorist guy, though, because it all comes back to his life falling apart at an earlier point in time, and him holding on to this as the one remnant of something to pursue in life.
The source of all the ocean's energy. That's where your mother hid the trident of Oceanus.
We gotta start fracking here right now.
True!
There's probably a ton of oil down there.
And then when it blows up, they'll just be like,
whoopsie.
And then Will Forte will be like,
I'm so sorry.
It's not your
because he's in Clone High, and in Clone High, they're like,
And then Gandhi will be like,
Each current has its own.
while this movie has a lot of pop songs, it at least doesn't put the pop songs in like the dumbest part where I'm like, why is there a song?
and they're original too.
Yeah, that's what I gotta give. It's like, it's not all songs I've heard in a million other children movies before. They're not playing Take On Me and I Need a Hero.
A freak from the deep shows up, and I'm supposed to learn that.
You're a Kraken hiding as a human.
This might be brave, but I think that heads are people too. Just because you have a substance abuse problem doesn't make you not a person.
That's fucking brave, Core. Because I know our entire audience is going to disagree with you, so I appreciate you putting your whole nut out like that.
Dude, half the people watching this YouTube video right now are high. Guys, if you're high watching this YouTube video right now, why don't you leave a like and
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
You're gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone.
Dude, you're really wasting your full potential right now. Okay, this group of characters sucks. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be the resident hater, but I understand if the teenage girls are cringe. I just want the other, like the adults, to be less cringe. They're cringe in the same way that Ruby is cringe.
You want them to be cringe in a different way.
I want them to be cringe in a more unique way.
This is everything you worked for all these years.
Well, I couldn't have done it without my Kraken crew.
Dude, this is a stay-at-home dad, dude. Like, you know it's thick. Like, she's bringing in, like, 7 figures for this stay-at-home Twitch streamer dad. Like, it's gotta be, like, super thick.
What is going on, Ruby?
Before you freak out, she is a mermaid, but you're gonna love her.
You did not say that to your mom. You don't understand how racist your mother is.
She's my friend.
She is not your friend. She is dangerous.
Dude, it's crazy that this is literally the same movie as Sky High.
Now go home and calm down.
This is what I tell people who are mad. Calm down! Calm down!
Oh, she looks really good as her Kraken form. I love the pink and purple contrast. Is really cute.
That's the thing. Most people look better as a giant woman.
Whoa, that's the thing that they were talking about earlier in the movie.
This is kind of like Trolls 3.
They look like the weird creatures, like the Amy Schumer.
But Trolls 3 does look cool. Like, that's the one thing that movie has going for it.
15 years of waiting to get revenge on your mother.
Wait, she's evil?
That's what I would have said if I hadn't been brutally spoiled on this. I'm the one who's been talking all about how excited I am.
I am
Narissa.
See, it is toxic Yuri because age gap.
Oh my god, it literally is sky high. It actually
Oh my
is
God, it
exactly
is
sky high.
Why did she blow the whistle? Like, there's a giant creature emerging from the sea. I think everybody knows.
Pull yourself together, man. We've got a mermaid to hunt.
Thanks. I needed that.
Wow, he switched up quick. He was like, we need to kill the Kraken. He's like, Krakens are low-key chill, but there's this other creature that we need you to kill. He's like, okay, sign me up.
I love Will Forte, but he doesn't sound like an older man. But they keep casting him as older man roles.
My mom was right. I should have just gone home like she said.
There's such an emptiness behind your eyes, Jack.
What's up? I'm just like sad that like this movie is racist towards mermaids.
Well, we should have eaten her earlier when we said we would cook her up.
I can show you some food.
Shining, glimmering spaghetti.
Put the spaghetti on the barbecue and roast it all day long.
What is this, some fucking iCarly food? Spaghetti brisket. Wee, wee, wee.
Random brisket. Random brisket.
What's the message of this movie gonna really be? Unconditionally trust your parents and don't trust people that your parents are racist against.
What an awesome message.
Hold on to your generational biases.
Give up the trident. You'll never get this away from me.
My breath is minty fresh. Any Trident gum enjoyers?
What? What? What?
What happened? Sorry, I was distracted talking about gum. She laser her? I hate to say it, I was with the movie, but it might be a little bit stupid.
It kind of lost the plot at the end.
What? This is fucking weird. Her parents were right. Like, they objectively were right. They just said all mermaids are evil, but the point of the movie that Krakens are misunderstood and they're not evil. But then they did that by just creating another group that they could have be the evil ones.
Actually a destructive moral.
It's so weird.
Ruby, hey. So that was you out there.
The ending kind of reminds me of the ending of Descendants 2. See, this is a Disney Channel original movie. I mean, Disney Channel original movies always have like weird morals, so that would track.
And who is this fine young Kraken?
This is Sam, our son.
Oh yeah, the original plot for this was Chelsea was supposed to be a separate character from the evil mermaid, but they changed that like right at the end of production for whatever reason. Wait, so they were supposed to be like a good moral to the movie, but then they decided randomly to make it a bad moral? What? Yeah, shout out to Ruby Gillman and the creators. It was the best movie we watched today on May 2nd, 2025.
Doesn't it feel like they got to the third act of the movie and they hit the fast forward button?
Yeah.
Like they just kind of gave up trying.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things about this movie, but I found it to be well made. It's not amazing though.
Well, if you guys want to watch more DreamWorks movies, you can click on this playlist where we've watched a bunch of them, but also comment down below what movie we should watch next.
Thanks to our main Patreon supporters: Aeromir, Aaliyah Link, Alzheimer's a Bad Disease, You Should Cure It, Andrew Hobson, Apollyon, Atomic Leon, Bento, Case the One, Calm Luke, Cosmic Dega, Dante Estefan, Aiko, Emma Major, Foxy Roxy, George White, Helio, Imagination Horizons, Isaiah Alford, Jafe, Jao Martins, Ty Hallow, Mac and Cheese, Theo Martin, Megumini Pug, Messiah Rogers, Nathaniel, Native 5, Omega Waffles by the way, Penny Pen Pen, Pigeon Witch, Potbelly Man, Rocky Road with Sprinkles, Ray Thokus, Saul Goodman, Zeno Stone, Sir Kaiju, Spaghetti Lover 69, Spilling the Pilk, Whimsy, Whatevers, and Wolf's Ryan.